But Reiner versus Gooseray, I think, is the key battle here for us, because we sort of noted that in the pre-show as well, about how good Gooseray's Winston has been historically versus now the rookie of Reiner.
Ooh, didn't spot him. Alfie, he was right on the opposite side of that wall. Not surprised he didn't put any damage into Ons, but either way, Ons not finding too much. Just a shot into the shield of Super Rich. Gooseray jumping across the opposite side. For now, Cart just going to be inching forward by Reiner. Gooseray slept on the high ground. Can they get a punish is the question. Kevster moves up, the Bionade comes down. Gooseray going to be making his exit, leaping back in with the rest of the squad. As Alfie and Kevster duke it out a little bit here on the high ground. Push up from Ons, he's looking for the shot. So very close, hasn't quite been able to nail it yet though. Bubble comes down, Gooseray stays protected as he eats yet another ante. Even to get chipped away at, needs to jump back in with the rest of the team. He's got a sliver of HP. Someone get this man some heals. We'll be able to do so.
They can't. Kevster's on the Genji, so he can't just blink in as a Tracer. He's playing for verticality here. The good news is that Gladiators, with effective damage on the Gooseray, still get this push in. You know, this is even including the fact that they dropped a member to Shy, so a 4v5 that Gladiators don't really care about. They'll just play the situation slowly, wait for the respawn. Shy once again picking up the opening frag. That's 2 now coming through from Shy. Can Spark get more ground off the back of this one? Gladiators have a lot of payload push so far.
Yep, I was going to say Archway push without a single kill coming through, but Shy, he rectified that. Kevster take it down now. The dive comes in. They're looking for the cleanup, and all these kills that they can find are going to be pretty devastating for the side of the Gladiators and the time bank that they lose. It'll finish off Reiner and some extended little pickups here for the side of the Hangzhou Spark.
Not only they giant staggers, but that's actually going to be a lot of ult farmed as well, specifically Reiner dying. I was going to, had major compliments for the LA Gladiators macro up until sort of that point, but, I won't be grilling them too hard for that one. Those kind of things happen, and typically they've been playing pretty damn good so far. The fact that they had 0 kills, by the way, and still managed to push the payload under Archway is phenomenal. I mean, that is really exceptional stuff. To have 0 kills and that much push, really good.
It's just great pressure being applied, forcing Gooseray's position, really opening up for the push there. Kevster now going to be nanoed up as the blade comes through. So far, kind of slashing at air. And oh boy, Irony waits it out, manages to get sleep, and is woken back up. I wonder if that was Super Rich coming through from behind, swinging the flail. Who does lead to his support's death, but the cleanup is still looking good for the side of the Hangzhou Spark as the health packs come flying through as quickly as he possibly can. That passive healing is out as well, and Shy, he does finally get cleaved down. Super Rich just rerouting, trying to avoid Reiner as much as humanly possible. Alfie off screen, got a pulse bomb stick on his shoe, found that elimination. Now with the Transcendence expiring, Skewed, he's got to pull way back away.
Spark, though, still waiting for members. You see that Glads actually have area control. Reiner's healed back up. He's going back in. The rally was decent from Super Rich, but because they lose Shy, it's unfortunate. Gooseray going down after Primal. Now Hangzhou really in trouble.
Could be catastrophic for him. Shy, he's going to pop this. The overclock just now built up, looking for a target. And there it is. Back-to-back headshots. Ons and Shu both taken out of the fight. Reiner trying to play around the bubble, but eventually falls. Absolutely massive from Shy. I thought maybe he was going to save it because it looked like all hope was lost in this fight for the Hangzhou Spark, but Shy says, it's winnable, and he makes it happen.
Yeah, people keep talking about merit. They talk about Kai. Shy's like, nuh-uh, I'm #1, baby. This is what the best Sojourn in the world is supposed to look like. And Hangzhou Spark will be able to rescue themselves. Shy with opening 2 first blood kills on previous fights will save this payload and this point as well with heroics on the overclock. And now down to 30 seconds. That's disastrous for the LA Gladiators, but they have another blade coming on through. No real defenses from the Hangzhou Spark, so they need to survive against Kev.
Okay, the blade once more. Sleep Dart goes out. The deflect was used. Kev's and Hammer are going to be sniped out of the air. Super Rich taken down. The cart's starting to inch forward. Someone's going to contest it, and they do. 2 meters left to go. Gooseray going to be antied here for the moment. The nano comes through. He dives into the back line. Finds Ons, taken out, Skewed under a little bit of fire. The support ult's nearly there for the side of the Gladiator. Shoe.
Nearly
now,
Primal.
The nano about to be there. The Primal's going to come through. Reiner dives in the back. He manages to find Irony. This time, no Sleep Dart there to try to shut him out of this. Gooseray going to be matching, but the Discord Orbs, they're just applying so much pressure, and he's got to make his exit without Irony there. The healing is just so very slow and steady from the side of Super Rich, who is now fallen. Skewed cleaning up some kills. Get some eliminations through, and they will finally be able to break into point A. Get that 2.5 minute time bump, but oh boy, the Hangzhou Spark, they made them dig deep.
Yeah, that was a heart-stopping moment there for the LA Gladiators. They had Kevster's play to get shut down by Shy. but the back line of the LA Gladiators stands strong. Shu and Scoot did not go down the healing throughput onto Ryan to allow him to stay on the payload. Gushui trying to bounce back between two different fights at the same time. He wants to go after the supports of the Gladiators, but at the same time, he needs to help his team contest the payload, so he couldn't really focus on either of the two engagements happening. And Spark just don't get the kills. Alpha, you missed the pulse bomb as well, and the Gladiators stay in the game.
Dynamite out, flips on the Gushui. That's going to give Ons the first bob. As Alfie noted. Kevster's just calling for him, saying, yeah, can we please deal with this guy? And Kevster deals with him. Oh my goodness. Puts him right on the ground. A huge play from him. The cart once more making good distance. With a relatively low time investment from the side of the Gladiators, but now as the cleanup comes through, it's going to be a little bit more costly. Reiner jumped up over the top, was slept, once more going to be woken up. As he looks for a little bit of value with this ultimate, but widely he's not going to be finding a damn thing. Now needs to try to make his way out to safety. The shot's coming his way, and I don't know if he quite realized fully that Shy was behind him, but there's the cleanup. He's taken out.
In either case, I mean, I think he was pretty comfortably dead there, and that was a fight for the Hangzhou Spark that they win through raw picks alone, because LA Gladiators put themselves in an interesting situation. They have payload control. They also have the ultimates, and Spark, the only way they can win is to engage hard, find those picks, and then you're shooting your arms and you're confused. Do I pop the ultimates here or not? Shu pops the nano, but Arms hesitates on the bomb. So the Gladiators, they have to accept their loss there, and now Spark are the ones looking at 5 ults.
Alfie playing solo low ground, just keeping the cart hauled. The bomb is going to be coming through. Instantly deletes Super Rich on. Finding an elimination in that regard, but everybody else piles in around him. They get the elimination. Shy once more. Finds Shu, finds Scoot. He gets right against every damn person on the side of the glads just about. And there's the finishing shot. Cleans up Kevster to boot, and it's a team wipe with no time left in the time bank.
I don't know what you think the highest railgun accuracy you've ever seen is, but Shy's on 85. 85%!
That's it!
He's only missing 15%.
It takes the cake. The math checks out. Utterly incredible. The touch is there. They will force out overtime, but the Gladiators still have now such a significant amount of distance to try to close if they want to get that extra minute and a half. The Hangzhou Spark, the ult economy, is still so damn healthy for them. Skewed holding on to the Transcendence for now. Pulse bomb out from Kevster, not going to find a kill. Ons once more under fire, goes low, nearly gets eliminated, but will live to fight another day, it would seem.
Shiloh.
Shu taken down low. There's Alfie trying to track. Doesn't have a recall available for a couple more seconds. Dips around the corner, throws out the pulse, and sticks to the wall, and it's not going to get a kill. Irony in the meantime. Eliminated. Reiner finding the pickoff. Alfie has to make his exit. The jump back over here onto the card. Gushui trying to keep it contested, but again, Discord orbs. The target focusing from Skewed is so good. They find the elimination. 1.35 meters left to go. Now 0.37. They have to keep it contested. But without B dying, they cannot. The Gladiators continue to scrape by and get these caps by the skin of their teeth. A minute and a half to try to finish this map. It's not looking great for them.
Yeah, Shy could get staggered here as well, but now he'll finish up Ryan, and that is going to be at least a number of trades coming through for the Hangzhou Spark. So many times during that fight, by the way, how low Shy was. Gladiators know that he's the key target. They are running at him, trying to keep a lid on that guy, and because he was literally on 1 HP from just way too extended over time for the Hangzhou Spark, they didn't heal him up in time. The damage wasn't enough. LA Gladiators, when push comes to shove, we get to OT twice in a row now. Brilliant opening shot from Arns as well, by the way. It's going to be the OT push on A, the OT push on B. Reiner staying alive, Gushui going down, Alpha, you missed the pulse bomb, and now the snowball coming through from the LA Gladiators with a few more important kills.
Oh, Irony in a bit of a rough position now. The peel, they're attempting it. They got the sleep dart out on the Reiner, the anti down as well, and Shy will be able to finish him with the rail.
Look at the distance.
Hard, however, is free, pushing right now with 30 seconds left to go, and it's nearly at the finish line, but Shy once more, he comes back through, instantly finds 2 kills. The nano had gone out. Shy received one as well. The overclock popped. Spot shoot over here in the flank room. Gets him in the end with the rail. Kevster dead. Gladiators once more suffering heavy losses with just 10 seconds remaining, but they do get such a significant amount of distance here.
Should be able to get a final touch here from Reiner, who nearly has the primal. It's not looking like it should be capable. Shy just destroys him. Mid-air shot as well. Get out of the server. Hangzhou Spark definitely going to be able to hold this one, but I have to put an asterisk on that one. Don't celebrate too early for the Spark. Gladiators, the heroics to be able to cap that amount of distance, especially under duress. Again, A-point OT push. Spark wanted the full hold, didn't get it. B-point OT push. Spark wanted to hold on B, did not get it. Look at this distance on C as well. That's disgusting for 130. Glads are happy with that. Look, I think it's a pop-off moment for Spark in various cases, but the Glads as a team, in terms of the objective, they get it done. 80-46. This is a blue-collar day for the LA Gladiators. It's not pretty. They definitely got their hands dirty, but the job is done. That's a winnable position for the Gladiators that they can't be mad at. But I repeat again, Spark here, mechanically, off the back of Shy especially, hitting some of the most disgusting shots that we're looking at.
Let's look at this.
See it here, once again.
The only kill that he was not able to net for himself.
Slides in for
utterly incredible.
Jesus Christ. Oh, yeah, you finish him off. Finish him off.
The mid blink.
Again, yeah, so stat line coming through here. Shy currently sitting on 20 final blows. The entire LA Gladiators only have 23 final blows. I say only, it's a decent amount, but Shy is 3 final blows away from matching the entirety of all 5 members of the Gladiators.
Is he deadlifting currently? Because it kind of feels like it.
He is 20 out of 33. He's more than deadlifting. Yep. We've heard of flated deadlifts. Welcome to Shy deadlift.
That is so utterly
20
incredible.
out of 33.
Just casually picking up nearly 66% of your team's kills.
Well, just a normal day for Shy, I reckon.
It would seem like it. Jump up here, gets himself onto the high ground, sends out the nade. This time the rail not going to connect. Accuracy takes a hit. And so does Reiner, so he makes his exit back up onto the high ground. Shy he's just got free range right now. No one's punishing him. Look how far forward he's moving.
Gushway low.
Can't get that kill. You're just taking to the chest, man, just to survive. Reiner not diving forward. Gushway once more just... These Discord orbs are just sitting on him. Skewed saying, yeah, we just got to get rid of the monkey. If we can do that, then we're going to be sitting pretty. So just keeps them on Gushway constantly.
Well, there's a scary moment as well. 100 charge being held. Doesn't want to burn it on Reiner. Oh, Arn strikes first, so that can be the risk you take. Take too long to fire. No one's putting their head out for display. Couple failed fights now for the Spark. This is a Gushway just soloed the backline by himself. What's going on there? A little coming through from Irony.
Little minor assist from Irony, who does end up getting dropped at the back end of that. Kevster falling low and nothing to do to mitigate the damage coming through from Gushway. So yeah, 3 kills for him. Turning his sights over towards Reiner, who can just grab that health pack and exit over the wall back into the market area.
And now this is real distance coming through. Nano should be coming onto Reiner in the next little bit. Well, maybe even safe for Kevster. The plate is nearly there. That could be a win condition. Nano on the other side, nearly there for Irony. Expect a big ult fight coming on through. Arn's desperate for a pick. That would be brilliant for the LA Gladiators. A single pick from Arns, but he gets killed.
That he does. Shy once more, just out-aiming him with the rail. Takes his head off. Kevster, he pulls the blade. He's nanoed up, but he is so very low. Has to make his exit, and this one's just right, just slicing air. Reiner, in the meantime, dead. Now they know where Kevster's at, and they're just going to wave at him as the cart goes gliding by. And he
Reiner gave up.
Yeah, he just sits there. Kevster says, yeah, just go ahead and kill me. I need the reset.
Yeah.
He will do so.
Well, they both
a huge time bank.
I understand Kevster, but Reiner had an opportunity for Primal there. Maybe they just accept the fact LA Gladiators as a whole, the call from the team is give it up, we'll play for B instead. Saddest Nano Blade in the world there, just a 40 HP Kevster running for a health pack with his Nano Blade. Reiner with the Primal, opts to not blow it. And they now go for the B defense. We're talking about Arns needing to open up for a frag that Shy against Arns from a long range. Alpha, you pick up with the shoe as well. Now, high ground being contested very early by the Hydro Spark.
Few and far in between when we're seeing these shots come through from Arns.
Dude, it keeps happening. It keeps happening.
Shy gets another one. Now the infra sight's up, but doesn't have too many great targets to choose from. Reiner going to be taking a nap. Anti does get woken up. He's trying to take down Shy, but look at all of the resource allocation to just keep him alive. Reiner has barely managed to make it out of there. Ons as well under fire, will get taken down by Gushway. Push continues. Hangzhou Spark breaking open his point B stretch.
Look how just the Shy's ability just to pressure down the Glads. They can barely even walk out of spawn. They're just taking so much damage. Shy will take the opposite side. That's a shot coming through that connects as well. Can't really see onto who. Overclock available. This is going to be deadly. We're actually just going to transfer it. So the transfer's forced. Kushner forces trans.
Yeah, he's just popping it. He's all the way out into the back. The pulse bomb in. Offers up a hell of a lot of damage onto the rest, and Skewed is an easy cleanup kill. Now the support's gone. Reiner antied, dead. It's just Kevster, and there's just not a damn thing he can do here. He'll build up the pulse bomb in the last few seconds, but 4 minutes. They
didn't even
barely have to finish the map.
Okay, Skewed does get a return frag, but I mean, had to, yeah, the split spawns coming on through. Some bad spawns for a few players here. Shy slowed down here, but still moving on through. Nano clock available. Watch out for that one. 195 rails to be Shy. He's been accurate on the headshots. This time, just a breath of wind on a couple players, plus a body shot's enough for a kill. Nano online for Shu in just a hot second here, but it's 3.5 minutes to get to the end of C. They don't have to finish the map, but they do have to get to the end.
Drop down, there's the stick. Very nice little highlight reel play from Kevster, making it look flashy. Nade comes out from Shy just to keep them zoned back. For now, Hangzhou Spark will just wait for the reset for Irony to rejoin. They do have time on their side for the moment. 12 o'clock at the ready. Shy deleted. Too close to the sun there, Icarus, my boy.
Down. Yeah, he was looking for the very aggressive peak. So his ego gets checked at least a little bit there. Good to know that Gladiators are about to, or at least allowed to be able to get that frag on him. The previous one, by the way, where I'm trying to actually who died there, but in either case, Gladiators, 2 picks ago, reset the Hangzhou Spark, and that's very important as far as map control goes, because otherwise Spark will look to snowball.
It was Irony, I believe. Oh, here's the slide forward. Shoot, taken down. Guchway moving in. Rail's now flying, and On's got nowhere to go but the respawn room. Taken out. Recall used by Kevster, just trying to keep himself protected. Reiner pops the primal. Does juggle around Irony quite a bit, and eventually gets the elimination. Now Shy in a rough spot as well.
Reiner. Has
to slide out of the corner. Waits there, however. Manages to trade it back. Now Kevster going to be taken down. Alpha finding the kill. The pulse bomb let loose. Not going to find a kill. Keeps them at an arm's length, continues to poke and prod forward. Has Guchway to try to back him up, and yeah, he builds it up at the very last second. The Discord orb took him so very low. He smacks Skewed over towards the cart. That's going to be the Transcendence and the Nano Boost, both used onto the Zenyatta, just so he can try to stay alive. Rejoin over back towards the cart. Reiner falling lower and lower. Pulse bomb from Kevster, not going to find anything.
Watch the Bob.
Anti-nade goes out of the 2. Irony getting chipped away at, now eliminated. Shu finds that kill, but Reiner and Skewed have both fallen. On's only able to find one. The pod is going to be invested. It goes through, but Super Rich is going to sit in front of it. They focus fire, take out the Bob, clean up the rest. Ons will fall. The cart once more gliding forward. Skewed with a desperate swap over to the Lucio. Just cannot stay in this. And Reiner can't arrive in time with the pile driver. Just too far up into the air. The old Tizzy play from Apex Season 4. And there you have it. Hangzhou Spark will be able to finish the map. They will get the win and move up to win. 2-1.
Take a bow, Shy, as well. I think the single greatest Sojin performance we've seen this entire season, hands down.
Yes.
Tell me if there's a better one. I literally saw the stat line come up. At the B-point defense for the Hangzhou Spark before they lost, 85% railgun accuracy for Shy. 85. 8-5.